I was, a little kid.
Okay.
And I was outside playing with some friends.
Okay. What were you playing?
So we were playing baseball. There was this huge field we were playing in.
This seems legit. Okay.
Yeah. And so there was like, a huge field, and then some woods kind of like on the back side.
Yeah. Field with the woods.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so
America.
Yeah. So we were playing baseball, and we played, baseball for a while. Then we decided to change up.
Okay.
Grab a kickball. We started playing some kickball. It was fun, And then we were like, yeah, we're done with that. Let's go play some hide and seek.
Okay.
Because we got woods behind us. And so we were like, all right, play some hide and seek. And I was hiding.
And then that's when the guy gave you the candy?
Wait.
What?
How did you know about the candy?
Yeah, the candy.
Yeah, because I was hiding behind a tree.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to eat the candy.
Yeah, no, I don't think I ate the candy.
No.
I was telling him like
This dream seems very suspect.
Yeah. How do you know about this dream? Because you shouldn't know about this.
Does this seem like a happy dream? Did happy things happen to you?
I thought it was a happy dream because I was hiding. And then I got some candy, but then the skies turned different colors, and it got really dark. What?
Yes.
Oh no!
This isn't a dream.
It's not a dream.
No.
What is this?
No. This
Listen.
is a nightmare.
Oh God! Oh no! Yeah, that's right. Because when the skies got dark, there was nobody else around, and I was running. Oh no!
Wake up.
Wake up.
What?
We were talking about nightmares, and
what happened to my computer?
I don't know. I looked over, and your head was down.
Oh.
Seems like a lame bit.
Yes.
No, but you were telling me about nightmares.
Yeah. So I know that we've all had nightmares, and different types of dreams and everything. And so what's interesting about nightmares, I find, is that all the research that I was doing, most of the things said that like nightmares are attributed to like some type of like trauma or PTSD.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a result of those things. So in your experience, like if you've had any nightmares, can you relate that to something else that's going on in your life?
See, no. I mean, I've heard of that, like people who have had traumatic experiences and then they have nightmares about it. But for me, my nightmares are always just weird and bizarre.
Yeah.
And they're just freaking me out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have nightmares anymore as an adult. I'm sure that I've had some like, well, I don't know. I mean, would a nightmare still be considered like a scary dream, or scary dream probably like not as.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would classify that. I definitely have had dreams as an adult that freaked me out. Like I woke up, like I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
For a couple seconds, and then you come to, and then you're just like,
right.
Fine.
Yeah. When I was doing some research, one thing that it said was that women are more prone to nightmares than men. I don't know where to get some of these studies or some of these, these results and stuff.
That's interesting. I've never heard that.
Yeah, I haven't either. In that nightmares occur almost the same time each night. So, I mean, obviously, I guess that's given depending on your sleep schedule,
Yeah. But the part of the sleep that you're in is when the nightmare will occur most often.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously occur during like your REM sleep.
That's weird. When I was a kid, I remember this one nightmare, and I had to be really young. I had to be like maybe 4 or 5, and like Sesame Street.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this tells you how young I was.
Yeah.
So there was a Sesame Street style puppet but the face was I think the face was purple, and then the eyes were yellow, and the nose was green, and it was right in my face, and it just had this open mouth like laugh, like and like the rest of the room was black, and I couldn't see anything, and it was like right in my face, and evidently, while I was sleeping, I started just screaming, like ah. And this is the only time that I ever remember this happening. My mom came in the room and woke me up, and she's like, "You're okay, you're okay." And I'm like confused at first, like what's going on?
Yeah.
And then she was like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, I saw this purple Muppet thing, and it was laughing at me, and really freaked me out."
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's great. Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
creepy.
you know, as like adult standards when we watch like horror movies and stuff like that. And I know that there's a lot worse things, but that one, like I screamed so loud that my parents came running in the middle of the night and woke me up.
You know, none of my kids, well, so far have had any type of nightmare like that, that I've, witnessed. But like, I feel bad for kids who do have nightmares, because like they can be like pretty traumatic, and like younger kids may not have a way to kind of understand it or decipher it, and like so oh man, I don't know. I'm sure, like I know that I've had some pretty good nightmares.
Now on most nights, do you remember your dreams?
Most nights I do, yeah.
I mean, isn't it true that you dream every time you go to sleep?
Yeah, I did see that too. That you dream, you just may not.
Because I don't remember most of them.
Yeah. And then somewhere I saw, I meant to research this before this, but if it was true or not, that that if you don't have a dream, that means like you die or something,
What? Somebody said that if you don't dream, you die?
Yeah, or something like that, because you have a dream every night. It's just a matter of remembering it, because you usually remember, like, what did they say, 50%, or you lose, like you don't remember your dream like within 5 minutes of waking up, or something like that. You start losing all of that.
Now, do you ever have those dreams where like maybe you're waking up on a day where you don't have to be anywhere, you don't have to be to work or whatever, and you've got some extra time to sleep, and you wake up, you remember your dream, and then you fall back asleep and go right back into it?
I've never had a dream like that. I've always wanted to, because I wake up, like you may be having a good dream, and then you wake up, and like I said, you don't need to be up, and then I always lose it.
Yeah, I have those sometimes, and it's weird. Like I'll be in and out of consciousness, like I'll wake up and I'll check my phone. Oh, what time is it? I can keep sleeping, and then I keep sleeping, and then I go right back into the dream, and it might happen 2 or 3 times, and then I wake up with this weird feeling that almost like, how long was I asleep? Because I remember a lot of the dream, way more than you should, and I think it's because I'm like constantly in that state of like half awake, half asleep.
Right. Yeah, I've never had that where I was able to like continue a dream, but I have had a dream that ended up having credits at the end.
The dream had credits at the end?
I couldn't read anything, but like I remember, like at the end of my dream, like I saw like all the words going up.
And you didn't like fall asleep in front of the TV or something?
I don't know. I may have, but like this was like, waking up in the morning. I don't know. I don't think I had the TV on that night because when I remember that waking up, I was like, why? That's so weird. And plus I couldn't read anything. Like it was just so funny.
That's weird. I have had like dreams that felt like I was in a movie or something like that, but I don't think I've ever seen credits run.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think back here. That's why I'm stammering a little bit. Like credits.
Yeah. I know, that was the first for me.
And wait, is that a thing you can't read in your dreams?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good. I should check that out.
Because you said it was all blurry, like it didn't make sense, but you knew that they were words, but you didn't know what the words were.
Right. Yeah. And that's the other thing I find interesting too, is like dream interpretation.
Okay.
Have you ever had any dreams like interpreted by like a specialist or?
No.
No. I'll tell you this dream. So I had this dream that I was like a superhero, and I had an arm cannon, and I was like running away from the bad guy. Like there was this bad guy chasing everybody.
Like you were a Mega Man.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. And this villain was like shooting everybody. And he was trying to shoot me. And I was able to get away, like I was hiding behind trees or whatever else, but like I couldn't get my arm cannon to work. It just was not functioning. And like I would like duck behind a tree. I would think I would have a couple minutes and I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with it. And then he would just find me and like keep shooting me. So every time I thought I had a second, I didn't have any time. He would find me right away and I never got a chance.
And so wait, you asked me
this.
if I've ever had a dream interpreted.
Yeah.
Did you have that dream interpreted?
Yeah. And it was unintentional. So I was telling someone else at work about this. And there was a woman who overheard it, and she said, it's just so funny how she approached me because she was like, "Oh, honey, that means you have trouble in your life." And and what's funny is I did at that time. That was a representation of what was going on. Is that I was trying to fix things in my life. And
So you believe in dream interpretation?
Well, I think that there's a correlation. I don't know if every single dream means something, but I think that your subconscious will do that, like, because like studies say that like when you fall asleep, that's your dreams are like your brain's way of like reorganizing and reshuffling and like getting your thoughts in order. So maybe that's a like a byproduct of that is, you may have a dream that represents what's going on in your life.
Okay. Just throwing out theories here. Have you ever heard of the theory that maybe this is a dream and when you feel like you're dreaming, that's the real world? Or throwing out second theory here. That this is one dimension and when you move into the dream world, we're just living in another dimension? So both lives are valid?
Okay. No. So I have heard that, but I don't believe
You don't buy into any of that? I don't buy into it either for the most part. I will say there is a dream I've been having since I was a kid, and it feels like I'm living another life. And each time I have this dream, and I haven't had it for a while, maybe 6 months or something like that.
Yeah.
Or who knows? I mean, I could be having it every night. I just don't remember.
Yeah.
But it feels like a continuation. Like when I was a little kid, I was doing little kid stuff in this other world, but it's not like this world.
Yeah.
Like the physics and stuff aren't the same. It's like a sci-fi thing. And as an adult, I still have those dreams, but now I'm doing like adult stuff, like driving a car.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say my car because the thing I was driving doesn't look.
Yeah.
But it does make me think like, that's weird. What is consciousness really?
Yeah. I think like dream psychology is pretty interesting field. I mean, we briefly talked about like nightmares as well. Even though like nightmares are kind of like running along the same lines as your dreams, it's just different. I mean, I guess any dream could still be considered a nightmare.
Yeah, I think it's about how you feel about the dream. I mean, it's like it's almost like what is good food?
Yeah.
I guess we could say that good food is like classically prepared in a certain way, but a lot of it is just open to interpretation. Some people might like one thing and then not like another thing, and it's just right down to taste. So, your nightmare might be someone else's normal dream that they are really enjoying.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to go into this right now.
Sure.
But have you ever had a lucid dream?
Yeah. And I know exactly what they are. And I've had one. And it was when I was a kid. And it was right after I found out, it was right before I found out what lucid dreaming was. Because I described my dream to someone. And then they told me what lucid dreaming was. And then I felt like I wasted it.
Oh.
So what happened was I was standing on this storage thing that I would see on my way to school. It's like where they store oil. And I was, for some reason, standing on top of it, even though I don't think those things have like normal roofs. But whatever.
Yeah.
And I looked over, and a deer had walked up the staircase, and it just felt so out of place. I thought to myself, oh, I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
And then I said to myself, well, if I'm dreaming, I can wake up.
Yeah.
So then I woke up, and then I told my friends about that, and they're like, that's a lucid dream. And I'm like, okay, what does that mean? And they're basically outlined how you can just take control of your own dreams. And he was like, you should have like drive a sports car or, you know, do something awesome, like go to the moon or something. And I'm like, oh, I wasted it. I decided let's wake up, which was just the wrong move.
Yeah. So I've had two experiences, which I don't think these are lucid dreams. I don't think I've ever had a lucid dream, but tell me what you think about these. So I remember when I was in high school, and I would like, because I don't remember this ever happening past high school, but I would like either come home from school, take a nap, be sleeping on like the little couch, and then not be in a deep sleep,
Right.
but I would know that like I was asleep and that I needed to wake up, and I would, in my dream I would be like, I need to wake up now. My eyes are closed, and then I'd be like, well, I can't wake up, and then I would start to kind of panic, like I'm going to be stuck asleep, and I would, tell myself like, just roll, just move your body, and maybe you'll like start falling off the couch, and then that will wake you up. And then I would like just kind of start like panicking in my dream and trying to like move around, and then all of a sudden I would like jump up and wake up.
Yeah, have you heard of and I believe it's called sleep paralysis?
Oh, okay, yeah,
Your body supposedly creates something that paralyzes you while you're dreaming so that you're not just flailing around, or I guess not full paralyzing you, but slowing down reducing your motion.
yeah,
And some people will wake up and they'll still have that in their system for a little while, and they can't move.
yeah,
I don't know if I've ever experienced that. There's one time in question, and I still don't know if I was dreaming or if I was awake.
yeah,
But I was here, I was alone. It was the middle of the night. I heard a noise outside, and I felt like I was startled awake. Now maybe it was part of a dream, but I wanted to get out of bed and go check it out because it was like a really loud noise.
yeah,
And no matter what I did, I couldn't move, and it freaked me out because I'm like,
yeah,
like I'm trying to will my body to move, and it's just not doing it.
yeah. Damn. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
But it could have been a dream
yeah, it could have been
because within like 20 seconds I was able to move, and then I know that I was awake
yeah,
because I got out of bed and I looked out the window and there was nothing there.
yeah,
But now wait, back to lucid dreaming for a second here. There are devices, and I've always wanted to try this, and I just looked a second ago, and evidently Walmart sells them, and this one's like $40. It's like it's a lucid dreaming sleep mask. So basically, you put a sleep mask on, and when you're dreaming, you have rapid eye movement or REM sleep,
yeah,
and it waits to see you doing that, and then it flashes these 3 lights in the mask, so you see them in your dreams. So you'll see 3 lights. So you just keep telling yourself, if I see 3 lights, I'm asleep.
Oh, okay.
And so you can be sleeping and then be notified, hey, you're dreaming right now.
Yeah,
And I've always wanted to try one of these. I remember it back in the day that it didn't seem like it was $40, but I guess nowadays they're $40. Maybe I'll pick up one of these and try it. Because wouldn't it be cool to like be a superhero or a race car driver or an astronaut
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about all that.
or to fly?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily know I want to mess with my dreams. I know I probably sound like a wimp right now, but
What if you could fly around like Superman? That's not fun?
I don't know, man. That sounds but I did see something somewhere. I didn't know about that sleep mask, but I did read something that said that there are a couple ways. So like if you want to help you get into a lucid dreaming state, that one thing you can do is throughout the day, you can keep saying to yourself like, "Am I awake? or am I dreaming? I forget which one it was, but you do this throughout the day, and kind of get into a habit, and then when you fall asleep, like I don't know, maybe you'll be in the habit of being like, am I dreaming? And then you can realize, oh, I am dreaming.
Yeah,
then,
after I found out that I had wasted that one lucid dream when I was like a teenager.
Yeah.
We were in the library and my friend showed me a book because I'm like, what? I don't believe this. And then he showed me a book on dreaming, and it basically talked about lucid dreaming, and it was saying one of the things you could do is you just kind of, not out loud, but just in your head, like chant a mantra of like, I'm dreaming, I'm dreaming, I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
And then if you actually fall asleep while you're thinking of dreaming, then you may realize, hey, I'm dreaming.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to mess with my dreams though. I mean, it seems a little crazy. Like,
I mean, if you got all the same rest, but you could like maybe do some cool stuff.
yeah, I don't know. So check this out. Here's another dream I had. Tell me if this will qualify. So
Okay.
I had a dream once when I was in, like, I know it's gonna sound like a movie. I probably was watching a movie that brought this on, but I was in like this office building, and there was like some people attacking, and they had guns and they were like shooting people, and there was like hundreds of people in this office building, and I know it sounds terrible in this day and time, but I was like, I was running away and I was finding all these good hiding spots, and I had to keep quiet though because I didn't want anybody to find me to shoot
But
me.
you knew that you were dreaming the whole time?
No. So I didn't know this part. I didn't know.
Okay.
But I couldn't save anybody. People were getting killed. I couldn't save anybody, but I got away. And then I woke up. And the next night, I had the same dream. But I was aware.
Is this around the same time that that woman told you that you were having problems in your life?
No, this is totally different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the next night,
Because to
same
me,
dream.
and I'm not a dream interpreter,
Yeah.
but I feel like you have a complex that you can't help anyone around you.
Yeah.
And this one feels pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
What did the Muppet one where the puppet was just laughing in my face? What was that about?
I don't know. That was probably.
And I was like in this just darkness void.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that was. Do you like public speaking? Maybe that had something to do. No, where you.
It was just me and this weirdo slapping in my face, and I did not like it.
I don't know. Do you like stuffed animals? No.
Oh,
I don't
when
know.
I was a kid, sure.
I know it doesn't have anything to do with that. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think besides those few instances, I don't think I've had any type of actual lucid dream. And I don't necessarily know that I want to, because as people try to make it sound so cool and fun, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand why you don't want to.
I don't know. It feels like your dreams shouldn't be anything you mess with. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. It just seems like it's such a fragile state. Like, I know you probably can't get
Do
stuck.
you think it's going to be like a bad
I don't
trip?
know. I don't
And the world's just start
Yeah.
melting
And-
around
and
you,
you
and then
know,
you're like, no.
And there was another thing I saw that said like the downsides of lucid dreaming. Like, you can get addicted to it. Like, you can be
Yeah,
addicted
it sounds
to
awesome. I mean, if you woke up and you were still refreshed, why wouldn't you lucid dream every
Yeah,
night?
but does that make you refreshed? Or because it seems like if you're not fully asleep, if you're like, I know I'm dreaming, so now I'm gonna go walk around.
I don't know.
And fly, or I'm not gonna walk around. I'm gonna fly through the city, and I'm gonna like make a building. I'm gonna create the area around me as I'm flying through it.
Yeah, I'm just I'm Googling it right now.
Yeah. So
Do you get good sleep when you lucid dream?
because I know for sure you're not fully asleep. So you can.
Okay, it basically says it doesn't negatively affect you at all. It says, despite the heightened brain activity during REM sleep with lucid dreaming, the restorative function of sleep measures as a subjective feeling of being refreshed in the morning. And they're saying that people don't feel that they were negatively affected by having a lucid dream.
Yeah.
So you could still be completely refreshed and have fun in your dreams. And this the site I'm on is an NIH site. So it's NIH.gov.
Okay.
So it's a the National Institute of Health, right? Institute.
Yeah. It just
I
seems,
feel like this is a pretty good website. It's not a hack website. This is like the one where you find out about diseases and health stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I get it. It just, I don't know. Maybe I just have a different, I don't know, because maybe my experience of like almost not waking up from my dream.
Oh, okay.
You know, feels like you can be, you'll be stuck in your dream. I don't know. Especially like, that could be pretty terrifying if you know that you can't wake up from your dream. And there's no one around.
well, now
like,
let me throw this out here. This is just a spitballing ideas.
Yeah.
Well, I'm stealing some of this from a sci-fi book I read. But imagine if in the future we have the ability to interface with like technology, like straight up brain connection, where you can just think up something and then whatever you're connected to looks that up and then you'll know it. What if in the future, when we go to sleep, we can be awake we can have a lucid dream, but still control that technology.
Okay.
So if the technology was all interconnected to everyone,
Yeah.
like you could be at your house sleeping, I could be at my house sleeping, and just like how we could get on the internet and chat with each other, we could just fall asleep at our own homes and then virtually hang out together the entire time while we're sleeping in some virtual place somewhere.
Okay. Okay. Very psychedelic.
I feel like though what would happen is certain people would start using that for profit.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Like if your job found out that you can be productive basically working from home while you're sleeping, they would be like, oh, well, then we need you to work from home.
Yeah, yeah. You know how much of a robot I am? I was already thinking that. I thought that's where you're going at. Like we can rest our bodies, but then we could actually like go to work and then I could still be typing on my computer and get my job
Well, I got to
done.
tell you, in the sci-fi book I was reading, he has to rapidly figure out this new technology. I'm not going to go into it all, but the deal is that he works all day, like I don't know, like 16 hours a day, let's say, and then for the last 8 hours he's sleeping. So he schedules all of his meetings to happen while he's sleeping. So during the day he's up and around and working on things and working with other people.
Yeah.
And then at night, he gives his progress report while he's resting,
Oh, yeah.
which is interesting use of time.
Yeah.
Because he's just basically saying, while I'm awake, I don't have time to meet with you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but you're absolutely right. I could easily see if that was something that's possible, that, that being something that's for profit, yeah, companies would be all over that.
But it would also be fun. I'm almost thinking of the book Ready Player One. Did you ever read that?
Oh, yeah. No, I never read it. I just saw the movie.
Okay. Well, the book is, now I sound like one of these snobs. The book is a little different than the movie.
Yeah.
But what if it's like that, where you can just go into a virtual world and just like almost like Minecraft and be whoever you want and do whatever you want during your sleep time, but you'll still be rested? Would you do that? Because you're kind of saying no to the lucid dream, but if I'm throwing a level of technology in there,
Yeah. Possibly. That might
you're
be
still on the fence. This sounds awesome to me.
Yeah. No, yeah, I guess it does.
What if instead of watching, like, let's say, a Marvel movie,
Yeah.
while you're dreaming, you could be in one?
Yeah.
You could be the hero or the villain or just somebody in the crowd going, there's Thor.
Yeah, but that still sounds like you're going to be, are you still going to be tired? You're going to be like, I don't know.
Oh, I feel like I can't convince you into
I
this.
don't know.
Okay.
I'm not adventurous enough, I guess.
I'm sorry. You were talking about something and I brought us back to lucid dreams.
Okay. I don't remember my train of thought. Maybe I was talking about lucid dream. So actually this brings me to another idea too. So this may be a little different, but like astral projection, have you heard of that?
I have.
So that could be similar to like lucid dreaming, where almost the same thing, but like your spiritual self or your essence.
Yes, there's some magical thinking going on here.
Yeah. So that like leaves your body and then I don't know, it goes and does something else. and then your physical body's still getting some rest, but I don't know what your other self is out there doing something magical.
Well, and I think it was in what episode was it when we talked about paranormal stuff?
Yeah.
I talked about Edgar Casey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he has he proclaimed to have the ability to know anything. And the way he described it was he was put himself in a trance. While he was in a trance, he said that basically what you're describing is, how did you say it? Astro projecting?
Yeah.
Because he said his mind moved into another state of being. And then at that point, he just had access to all the knowledge. So he effectively knew anything.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, they would refer to that guy as the sleeping prophet. He did say some pretty messed up stuff, and he was able to direct a doctor into curing a ailment that he had.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy has no medical training whatsoever, and he was looked at by a lot of doctors. But I kind of think all this stuff is crap.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be real interesting and cool if this is the world we lived in and it was real, but I think it's make believe.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't think any of that is possible?
I don't. I'm not against us evolving into something over millions of years, into something that's different.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can just project your mind or soul out of your body or anything like that.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So I'm going to go out on a limb here, and this could possibly be a topic for a different show. But I saw some video that was stating that possibly like humans are the aliens on this planet. That based on anyway, I was gonna ask if you heard anything like this, but hold on just a second. So that based on like different things that humans go through, like our need to like put sunglasses on, how the sun affects our skin, the way that like babies grow at such like a slow rate and all that kind of stuff, that like possibly we are not from this planet. Whatever millions of years ago, we were like like genetically placed here as an alternate Earth, but it's not ideal for us, and that's why we have so many problems.
Okay. I feel like you're sliding in and out of some religious beliefs. Yeah. Also, I had some flashbacks to that movie Prometheus, which was like the precursor
that's
to
right.
Alien.
Yeah. That's a good movie. Yeah. Which none of that I would say is a religious thing, because
No. But there, I'm not gonna say who, but somebody believes that maybe we were put here, and the other thing was the first thought that came to my mind was, do you watch Rick and Morty?
I've watched a few episodes. I've never watched it all the way through.
Okay. So there was one that was on the, I think it was this season or maybe it was last season. I'm not sure, but evidently dinosaurs had evolved to this like, I don't know, evolved state where they were super technologically advanced. And they were basically wrecking the planet. So they left Earth and went out into the galaxy and colonized other places. And one day they were like, oh, we're going to come back. And they came back, in modern time or present time. And it was just like this big spaceship shows up. All the human beings are standing around. They're like, what? And then the door opens up. And then you hear somebody in the crowd go, dinosaurs are back. And then from the point of view of the dinosaurs, they go, monkeys are hairless now? And then they cut to the next scene where they're like at the UN or something. And it shows the dinosaurs are like, where did all the other dinosaurs go? And you see some like Middle Eastern country sitting there, and they're like, we don't know anything about that because of fossil fuels.
Yeah.
And then they flip over to the president of the United States. They go, they died off a long time ago, and way before us. We didn't have anything to do with it. But it was almost like it was their planet, and they came back. Is where I was going with that. Sorry for the tangent.
No, that's it.
Dinosaurs are back. Monkeys are hairless.
Yeah.
What?
Which I know like that's a little bit off our topic, but with that all being said, like what if that's just a byproduct of this planet is not ours, and that's what it's doing to us, because now we have to sleep the way that we do. We have
So you're saying if we were from another planet, on the planet that we were meant to be on, we wouldn't sleep?
Possibly.
Okay, I'm flushing this entire idea right down the toilet, right next to astro projecting.
No, but listen, but I mean, you don't think that like if there are do you think that sleep is a product of other life forms?
This is coming from somebody that asks you if you think that sleep is another dimension that you could live in. What I am saying is my ideas sound correct and your ideas sound crazy.
What sounds so
It's like
crazy
we're recording this in the middle of the night when we're half asleep or something.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, there's nothing crazy about.
Are you sleeping right now?
Yeah, probably. Hold on, let me wake myself up. Okay, so we'll pivot.
Okay.
Listen. Okay, so if you're talking about dreams, so there's been like movies where that are kind of about like lucid dreams.
Yeah.
I think the first one that came to mind for me was Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, okay. So we're going the nightmare route. Okay. What was it? Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream, was it Dream Warrior?
yeah.
We were talking about this before.
Yeah, one time we did.
Yeah, and where you basically the whole movie is you got to stay awake, otherwise they'll get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to be terrified of these movies for some reason. And I think I don't know which one it was, but where like Freddy was using the girl as a puppet with her veins. Have you seen any of those?
I think that was 3.
Okay, yeah. I think that one really got me.
I haven't seen them since like I don't know, the early 90s or something.
And I like scary movies, but I can probably watch it now. I think like when I was younger, I don't think I could have watched it by myself, but I think I can do that now. But
yeah, I don't think it would bother me now. Other weird things bother me. Like this just happened like 6 months ago. I was watching, what was it about? People breaking into houses or something.
oh, yeah, that's good to watch when you're
Yeah, and I was watching it at like 3 a.m, and I was just so tired.
yeah.
And then I was just like, just go to bed.
Yeah.
And then I'm just laying there the whole time, like, should I leave the lights on so that people know, don't come in here, I'm in here.
Yeah. Nice.
So it wasn't like a Dream Warrior type. Now, let me ask you this. What about the movie Total Recall?
Oh, I did watch that recently.
Because is that close to what we're talking about? It basically had memories implanted.
Yeah.
He wasn't necessarily in a dream state,
Yeah, okay.
but he
so,
remembers it.
yeah. So spoiler alert to everyone.
Oh, sorry.
But I was confused at the end because I wasn't sure actually where the transition was. Like I was like, is he actually still in the device? Like, is he still dreaming with the thing? Or did he actually like wake up and then he's thinking
Dinosaurs are back.
So whatever.
Okay.
And didn't they make a new one? Because I watched the old one.
They did make a new one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I feel like I've at least seen the trailer, but I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Because the old one was with Arnold.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about like dreams and nightmares and like being kind of in that in that realm that like I just feel like it's fragile.
So that's why you don't want to mess with it?
Yeah. It just feels like something could go wrong and you could have some serious like traumatic experience or maybe even just I know you can't get stuck asleep. I don't know if there's ever any cases of that. I mean, I guess that would be in a coma.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, what about comas?
but yeah, but like, can you be asleep and go into a coma? Because I don't know. It's all.
Now I'm getting like I'm thinking about Vanilla Sky,
Yeah.
and I was thinking maybe we should finally tell you that you've actually had a terrible accident, and this is all a dream,
Oh. Yeah.
and we are guiding you. This is your therapy, so that
Yeah.
you will wake up and feel healthy. So tonight when you go to sleep, just think about that horror show.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
and just remember that this is all a dream.
Yeah. You know, there's actually, I guess there's more movies. like,
Just feel like tomorrow you're gonna be like,
yeah, I'm just ignoring
dude, I
that.
just had massive weird ass dreams the whole night. Thanks a bunch for
yeah,
saying that dumb crap.
So it seems like there's probably more movies that touched on this. Because what was that one movie, which maybe he wasn't in a dream, but where there was like a train accident, and he was like, he didn't survive, but they put him in like a computer chip or something, and like he was able to go back to try to find the person who planted the bomb on the train.
Oh, what was that? But they only could like recall like
Yeah, it was like Jake Gyllenhaal was in it, right?
13 seconds or something.
Yeah, something like
what
that.
was that movie? That was a good movie.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I mean, I guess that doesn't really fit into this because I don't think that wasn't like a dream. That was like he was in a computer program.
Was that the deal, or did they have a device to make it go back in time?
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, because he could go back like only, yeah, you said like only like 5 minutes or something like that to try to find whoever it was that, or where they planted the bomb.
Well, I don't know how highly rated this was because I just Googled Jake Gyllenhaal movies, and I'm not seeing it.
I would think it would be.
Wait, was it called Source Code?
Yes, that's it. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Here's what I've learned is that you have had a wasted lucid dream.
Yep.
I haven't had any.
And a puppet nightmare.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't want to have a lucid dream. So I'm probably the only person in the world.
You know, I'm just wondering if after all this talk about dreams, if you're going to go to sleep tonight and then realize you're dreaming and then you'll have your first lucid
probably.
dream and you'll be like, I don't want to do anything. So your entire lucid dream will be you standing real still, staring at the wall or something like, don't mess up. Okay.
And I don't know. I wonder if you can affect your dreams that way, like watching something and then having a dream about it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Hey, do you ever do this? I've been accused of this several times. In fact, I've got a friend who actually shot a video of me doing this. Is I sleep with my eyes open sometimes.
Oh, that's creepy.
And I'll be watching a movie or something.
Yeah.
And this is what happened that time. She was sitting in a chair. I was laying on the couch.
Yeah.
I started snoring.
Yeah.
She looked over at me. My eyes are completely open, and I'm watching the movie, and I'm snoring. And then she's like, "Are you asleep?" And then I just looked right at her, stopped snoring, and I'm like, "No." And then she's like, "You were snoring," and I'm like, "No, I wasn't."
Yeah, that's hella creepy.
Yeah, and then I told her, "Hey, next time it happens,
Yeah.
shoot a video. I want to see what it looks like." And she did. And I was laying on the couch, and I was out, but my eyes were fully open.
That's super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. That your eyes don't close when you're.
I don't know. And I'll tell you, there are times where I'll notice it. Like, I'll be laying there, eyes open, watching a movie, and I start snoring.
Yeah.
And I'm still watching the movie. And I can hear myself snore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's weird.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to try my best not to get some dream paralysis and to not think too much about falling asleep, having terrible nightmares.
All right.
All right. All right. So I'll see you when on the other side.
Okay, and if you guys have also had puppet nightmares, or for some reason are scared of lucid dreaming, let us know down in the comments.
Yeah, I know I'm not the only one. So let us know.
Let's not have the only comments to this podcast be from flat earthers for some reason.
Yeah.
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 Seems like kind of a waste.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can argue with other people.
Yeah. True. Yeah,
And then there was that one guy that told us that we were a waste of time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're better than that.
or maybe we're not yet.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know.
not.
Okay.
All right.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
All right.